Hey guys, we are back to Curious Gaming with Naka.
Hi.
Since last time we finished the spookies of the Silent Hills 2 remake, I figured this time we'll do a little less of the spookies. Play some Monster Con.
This is the fourth in the Monster Prom series.
They're all amazing. They are fantastic.
We'll be just doing 2 players. This is just us.
Yes.
We will share a controller because I don't really
Yeah,
like
it's just so much easier.
Let's do short game then.
Okay.
Well, because we want to keep it within the record time.
You pick the music.
Not a faint on that one. Yeah. Let's do retro.
SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. We weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here, we could finally feel like, no matter who we were, we belonged. What did we play? I want to play a
No. I'd be player 2.
Okay, I will be her.
Her?
Yeah. One of the things I really like about this game.
I'm conquering the con.
And I am currently waiting to get the DLC because I'm waiting until this game comes out on Switch, and then I will be buying tickets.
Just to keep it simple.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'll stay.
I love the con.
This is my cool boy level. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question: will we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe, we don't know how old she is, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger, thank you, of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
That's an awful
Liam
idea.
the Lion Court. For XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish
Demeanor.
thank you, for some reason that just felt so wrong, hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, 24, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Omen, 25, an evil overlord who has recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
Nico Sharp, 22, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
Anyway.
April 1st, 24, a clown idol who is contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. If it had to be one of them, but who?
It's Zoe, by the way. That's how some people spell Zoe.
Alrighty. We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst thing that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Ha! We had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Tell something we like. True. Net-based scriptures, hugs, playing 5D chess, correcting other people, and
What did you say
listening to
chest?
cosplay as foreplay. That sounds quite fun. I've never done it, but that sounds quite fun. Searching for loot in RPGs. Step on me. Power scaling your friends. Garfield X Naruto. I am intrigued though. Well, I think those. I love those. That sounds intriguing. Sounds the most intriguing to me.
I don't know. I do like well-earned redemptions.
You want to see Naruto now with Garfield. That'd be hilarious. I hope it's up there.
I actually straight up don't like hugs. I do like plushies of, like you plushies of deadly animals. They are just nice.
They're so nice.
I'm torn between playing 5D chess or power scaling your friends. Power scaling your friends is kind of fun and amusing
Fair. It is.
if you like get the right mindset for it. Searching for loot in RPGs is fun. But I do like that. I'm gonna go with it.
I want the middle girl. You're gluttons. The dude with the puppets, the one you're on. I mean, that's just. And
Glam rocker, hot girl boss accountant.
I think
And
Glam
Bro.
Rocker. He just has a vibe to him. He's got a chill vibe.
I don't know. I do like Puppet Guy.
He's
fun.
He feels like he's either completely innocent or he has most definitely killed people. And there is no in between.
We're gonna go with those. I was just never one for hair metal.
Fair enough. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam. God, I've been calling her Zoe this entire time. It just feels weird saying Zoe. We had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long.
What should I write?
Making our own comic! Yay, look how cute we are! We had so many ideas, and yet we always had excuses not to work on them. But the con was a perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Oh, I think it's by
Fighting, romance, sci-fi, noir, magical girl, and superhero, I believe.
I think I want to go for, like, Magical Girl, because I haven't... Now, are we both... This doesn't have her name. Are we both picking this one, though? Because at that point, you think you'll leave it. I don't think I've done Magical Girl yet.
It's funny, magical girl is a genre type, but it's interesting because you can smack in a whole bunch of other subgenres with it.
Yeah.
I do like noir. Noir is fun, but nah.
That's a fun one, I
I
think.
know you've already done it, so yeah, let's do magical girl since you haven't done it.
The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves that the one thing that always kept us going, that we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Yeah. So we're gonna be working on it together.
That went by so fast I could not read what the loading screen had said at all.
I could not either.
So where are you going?
That one, okay.
I think that's yours up there.
Yeah, mine's up there, but this shows me the pictures.
Oh, right, what they mean.
I think I should go for the yellow one there.
Fun.
I think I should go to community zone.
I believe that's the fun.
Sit down to play a really complicated European board game. You don't want to make a fool of yourself, so you pick up the manual and start reading. Days pass, seasons change, cities crumble and are covered in sand. When you finish the manual, you find yourself alone in an empty post-apocalyptic
There you go.
wasteland. I knew I was gonna get it. Just kidding, you fell asleep, but what you did get to read of the manual was fun. It was +2 fun. Yay! Afterwards, you meet with Liam, Zoe, Doug, and April to attend a roundtable discussion about harem animes. Time for your natural horniness to shine. Fellow harem enjoyers, the genre is at risk. The industry is running out of ideas. How many tsunderes saying baka can we enjoy till it feels just too tired?
How many more tsunderes?
Sorry. Intervention tropes
Inventive tropes.
make for better harem rosters, and better harem rosters make every love interest shine brighter.
Not bad.
Wow, Zoe. For once, I think we're 100% on the same page.
Exactly. Look at Liam here. Back in Spooky Academy, he was undoubtedly the weakest link of the romance roster.
Oof. Wait, what?
But here, aided by the much stronger roster, even Liam is cool.
What? Liam used to not be cool?
Aw.
Thanks, Doug.
Aw. We must ask more of ourselves. Otherwise, what's our bar as consumers and creators? A romance roster of 6 love interests where 2 are angry demons?
I don't know.
But should we reinvent the wheel though? If the trope has been there since the dawn of time, maybe it's because they do work?
I don't know which gender that's supposed to be. Yeah, the cute but secretly murderous pink yandere clown is right.
Sure, they do work, but can we push further than that? Let's compromise. We keep our tsunderes, Genki girls, and yanderes, but let's try and come up with one
Innovation.
Thank you. To the genre.
For innovation.
It seems.
You want me to do this since there's a lot more female characters? But
Fair enough.
it seems once again up to you to solve a conflict by proposing one of 2 ideas, for that is your narrative function within this group. Suggest a groundbreaking new type of character for the roster of a harem anime.
Model train enthusiast. Will she love you more than she loves model trains? I think she has autism.
I mean, I think that is part of it.
People are starting to become immune to Secret's harsh personalities. They want a personality that feels like getting hit by lightning. They want the thunder.
The Thunder Ray.
Oh god, I love both of these, but I think I have to go with that because it's so much better.
Ooh.
Yes, smash immediately.
You want to date a sentient spike of lightning?
You've earned my
I
respect.
guess. Gary was trying to tell us harem anime isn't about genre disruption. It's about turning almost anything into a hot waifu.
Not wrong.
So making people want to kiss a thunderbolt is almost like commentary. Oh man, until now I'd never considered kissing a thunderbolt, but now?
Huh?
Wouldn't it, kill me? I am no electricity expert.
High chances of it, but isn't that the beauty of it, Doug? Tsunderes are all about clinging onto something even when all signs tell us it's not good for us.
Exactly, and this design leans perfectly into clever wordplay. The storm chasing, the quest to capture lightning in a bottle, so to speak. And when the MC finally gets that first electrifying kiss, the Thunder immediately returns to her aloof, unapproachable demeanor. What? Why? I thought she liked me. I mean, the MC.
Aw, Dougie.
Yes, but you see, Doug, lightning never strikes in the same place twice.
OMG!
OMG! Is someone writing this down? It's cool, but I have one problem with it.
Still have one problem.
The Thunder Ray isn't real, and now I'll never be happy knowing what I can't have.
You don't want your friends to be this sad and blue ball, so you buy the closest you can get to a Thunder's kiss. A taser. I don't know.
I don't know. I've heard being tased hurts like a bitch. Which is a good thing. Do me first, do me!
You somehow always knew this round table would end with you electrocuting your friend's tongues. You gain +2 boldness and lose 2 fun.
My 2 fun that I just got!
Crowds.
Just got that. I don't feel electrocuting. Oh, that didn't end. I mean, it ended well, but it's not end well. God damn it.
Let's see. I could use a bit more charm, or I could boost my smarts.
I guess it depends on who you're going for.
Yeah, I think I'll go for Zoe. I honestly don't know.
Fair enough. I think I'm gonna go either for Doug or for Sexy Scary Lady again. What's her name?
You've already gotten both before.
Well, yeah.
You should go for Liam. Literally have never done it across all the games.
I'll get the secret ending with
Alright, we can't do it in the short version. Yeah, never mind.
I figure I'd just go for one that like I know I've gone for before. I'll get to Liam. I want to go for every single other option first. Before I go for Liam.
It's probably what
I've got Doug, Scary Stabby Lady, and Nico.
You find a cool shirt you like in a commercial stand. It costs 3.99 monster dollars. Then you buy a cool Zine for 2.99 monster dollars, then a set of anime badges for 1.99 monster dollars. You then buy a pack of gum for 0.99 monster dollars. Damn it, you have 4 loose coins jingling in your pocket. It's annoying as fuck. Luckily, you find a shady guy who whispers, "Give it to me and I'll get you +2 charm." You feel dirty for some reason, but you've got stats and your pockets aren't jingling anymore.
Fair enough.
You're searching for someplace to buy a gently used body pillow when you see Omen, Doug, and Nico gathered around a strange camo-patterned booth.
Wow.
Wow, Nico, did you see this poster? It says this anime has almost 500,000 fans worldwide. I can't even count that high. I cannot do his voice right now. I had been practicing for a game, but no. I'll bet none of them are better fans than me. Fans of... What's this fandom called again? This fandom is called Army, and it's so good it'll kill every other fandom and take their stuff.
That's I distrust your grand pronouncements. What makes this fandom so powerful?
Let me put it this way. Every year we get more funding than healthcare, education, and public transit combined. Clearly everyone must love us. It's not like we've got such a monopoly on force that the government itself is scared of upsetting us. It's all love. Wow, I love public transit. People leave so much cool stuff behind on their seats. If this is better than that, I'm in.
You're talking.
And those uniforms, iconic. I'm already working on my army Sona.
My friends, this is obviously a cynical recruitment attempt by a thinly disguised military superpower. The real question is this: do we get our own guns?
Oh baby, you'll get so many guns you can use them instead of clothes. Oh no. As much as you love to imagine your friends dressed in full gun corps, you won't be able to smooch any of them if they all die in the war. But how will you convince them not to join? Tell your friends that the army is lame. All the cool people are joining the Space Force. Show your friends how the army stifles creative expression by asking whether you can customize your weapons and uniforms. Customize your what? No! Wait, you mean we can't even buy custom skins? Damn, I knew we shouldn't have spent all that money funding first-person shooters. It creates unrealistic expectations. I mean, you can totally customize your weapons in ways that improve ergonomics or efficiency. Cool, right? Great, I want to hang my collection of waifu charms from my automatic rifle. Would you say that improves ergonomics, or is it more of an efficiency thing? Neither. You can't stop my friend from living his truth. Next, you'll tell me I'm not allowed to cosplay a sensitive cat boy who only joined the army to make friends. I can see I'm not getting through to you two. But what about you, malevolent dictator? Surely you understand the importance of matching uniforms.
What? Oh no, I never planned on joining your army, Worm. I only wanted to distract you while I stole all these guns. Now I will be unstoppable.
Oh, my guns! Who would have thought that bringing military weaponry to a convention could have such dire consequences? Everybody run! Thankfully, it turns out Omen has never fired a gun before, and keeps trying to use them like swords instead.
Oh, Omen.
You gain +2 creativity for advocating self-expression, but lose +2 smarts from all the blows to the head.
Omen!
I'm on
Omen,
fire,
no!
baby.
Omen, no! I think I should go.
That's what I needed. Need to repair my smarts. You sit down to watch a panel on how to break the ice and make friends at cons. Tricks to break the ice at cons. Submit a full panel so people actively ask you questions during the Q&A.
I mean, fair enough.
That's funny. The panelist admits they have no idea. They hoped hosting a panel would force them into being more social. What an honest fella.
Yeah.
During the Q&A, a group asks the panelist if they want to join them for some dinner and drinks. It did work.
Damn, nice. Okay.
You gain +2 smarts for learning this cool trick to break ice. Next year, you may host a panel yourself. Get ready to get hyped, because you, Liam, and Doug are going to see April perform a live concert on the main stage.
Hi, my darling fools.
Hi, my sweet April Fools. How's everyone today?
April! April!
Woo, April, you're the best! Doug, don't be vague with your support. She's the best at what? Also, I doubt she's the best. Such a superlative statement feels a bit insecure. That's right, insincere. Good support should be realistic and constructive. Good support. April, you are quite decent at this. This isn't the best concert I've ever attended, but neither is it the worst. Woohoo!
Woo!
Liam gives a thumbs up. April's looking at you three with what one could describe as murder eyes.
Okay.
I think I get it now, Liam. No, that's right, I think I get it now. Let me try. Here, I brought a mic. This way she'll be sure to hear your very helpful words of support. Thanks!
Oh.
April! Even though my feet hurt a bit and the few sticks in here aren't great, I'm having a super fun time.
Oh, yay.
Good one, Doug. You can see the word of support have worked by how intensely April is looking at us three. Here, Kiryu, your turn. No way are you using this mic. At this rate, April will get down from the stage just to murder you all.
Just slowly back away from them.
You better come up with an alternative way to show her your support.
Okay. Now, better supporters by filling the 3 most effective support roles: healer, enchanter, and comic comedic relief.
Intimidation is the sincerest form of flattery. You, Doug, and Liam should hold a concert just in front of April's concert. That's not cool.
I don't. I think the first one.
You tell your friends your idea. Liam still thinks it's better to yell in his mic, but you get them both on board. By the end of April's first song, you three are ready.
Thanks for coming, my darling fools. We've got a great show planned for you tonight.
Planned.
Planned. I said planned.
Came out as planed.
I said planned.
Okay.
It's hard to talk with a high voice. April, you used a lot of stamina in that performance. Allow me to heal it.
April, I'm an enchanter. I have, the spell to protect you against arrows. You know, in case someone tries to shoot arrows at you.
Is a choice.
Oh, that's me. But please stop doing weird magic at me. It's distracting. Are we making you nervous, April? Let me heal that. Nervousness is not something you can heal.
It's not working. Liam, lighten the mood with your hilarious one-liner. Yeah, I'm not saying it. I don't even understand how that line is funny or helpful in any way. Do it, Liam! April's counting on us! I am Liam Lioncourt, and I smell like blood.
But
That was
It worked!
you silly geese. Come on, quiet down so I can focus on the concert.
The concert goes off without a hitch, probably thanks to your support. You gain +2 smarts from knowing so much about support roles and lose -2 creativity.
Are you sure it's my turn?
She no longer wants to kill us. Yay.
I can be cool, or I can be bold.
Bold is the
No, creativity.
Yeah, that's creativity and the other one's boldness.
Right, cool's not a thing.
I mean,
So-
boldness is face.
Boldness,
Cool.
creativity. Creativity's pretty high, actually. Lobby, hotel, door. Wait, no, that's the hotel. That one's the lobby.
Yeah.
Let's boost some creativity.
Look at this cosplay. It is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're chilling in your hotel room when suddenly a man dressed as a rat breaks in.
Ha!
He runs around while yelling, "I am the rat! I am the rat! Look at me! The rat!" And then he leaves as confusingly as he came. You call reception to complain, "Ah yes, that, it happens sometimes, apologies sir, but we can compensate you with +2 creativity." Fuck it, you'll take that. What is that even referencing? Is that referencing anything, or is it just weird?
I think it's referencing something, but there's also like the cosplays are red in like New York.
I honestly don't know about
I
that.
don't know if it's referencing that or if it's it feels very like Danny DeVito. Trash man.
Yes, kind of.
Trash man.
I'm the trash man. Take out the trash. Yeah, I know. Afterwards, you're chilling in the hotel room with your headphones on while April showers and Nico does Nico things. What Nico things, you ask? Meh, you weren't really paying attention, and now you're going to pay the price for it.
I'm done now, so don't mind the blood in the drain. I cut myself shaving, as far as you know.
Okay. Gosh, April, you sure are famous. Your phone's been blowing up with DMs and emails the whole time you've been gone. It must be stressful, so I decided I'm going to help you by becoming your PR manager.
My what?
With a PR team handling your messages, you can spend your valuable famous time doing famous people things, like rehearsing for your dinner with the president.
Nico, I'm not famous enough to have... Never mind. You didn't reply to any of my messages, did you?
Of course not. I'm your manager, babes. Answering your messages is a task I delegated to your new secretary.
Greetings.
Look at Jenny. I just love this outfit. That's me. Omen, did you use my phone? What I did is make your life a hell of a lot easier. You are suffering from many direct mails. A plague of them, one might say. I rectified this by responding to each DM with a death threat. Now everyone will be too frightened of you to bother you. No need to thank me. Oh, that's Fine, this is fine. I'm ruined. I'll have to delete all my accounts, start all over again, change my name to June or September or something. No, I don't want to nuke another identity. I spent so long coming up with this one.
Looks like it's up to you to save April's career and image. No pressure. Somehow convince everyone this was April's cat, who walked across the keyboard and typed all that stuff by accident. Pretend the death threats were just some sort of out-of-the-box guerrilla marketing thing. Ha!
I don't know.
Meanwhile, a businessman is reaching out to celebrities to promote his brand. Hello, April. Would you like to be a brand ambassador for my fashion company? Let's chat. Oh, a reply already? Marvelous. I will cover your testicles in breadcrumbs, dunk them in a deep fryer, and eat them as an appetizer to the rest of your greasy, shitty body. Sorry, I was scratching my eye. Before we can process that, another message comes through. Hi, April Fool. Thanks for participating in my new guerrilla marketing campaign. I hope my shocking message caught your attention because now I can tell you about my new single, Deep Fried in Your Love. It's got a positively delicious beat. Love and Hawks, April 1st, in collaboration with Mimicry PR Services. What? Huh?
I don't know.
You really think this will work?
Of course it will. Mimicry PR Services has never had a dissatisfied customer.
Aren't I your first customer?
Yep, and you're satisfied, aren't you? That means I'm on a roll. Can't argue with that. You lose -2 charm, but you gain +2 creativity. Ooh, need to get that charm back.
Not wrong.
That's right. Everybody choose a celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the other player before advancing.
Gerard Butler.
I had like 6 names just scrambled in my brain and then came out as nothing. David Tennant. Player orders decided based on which celebrity was most likely killed and replaced with a robot clone 10 years ago. Start debating now.
David Tennant.
Honestly, yeah. Look, if we're going to make it based on their like career and roles
Just
rather than
them as a
reality,
person. I don't know. I mean,
he's eccentric.
yeah, that would almost make me think Gerard Butler.
See, here's the thing. If we wanted to really, like, if we want to get into just the actor, or do we want to go with the roles? Because David Tennant having played Doctor Who, he deals with robots that replace people.
I think that would be, I think you have to win it for that, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Whereas Gerard Butler, I don't think
singer.
he's ever played a role that would have realistically been replaced by a robot.
yeah. I want to say David Tennant. Oh, with the Tennant.
Player orders based on which was most likely killed and replaced with a robot clone 10 years ago. Yeah, like...
Also, let's be honest, if robots were going to kill and replace one of them, they would totally replace David Tennant. He is the bigger name.
Yeah, I mean, Gerard
He's got
Butler's
more.
a singer and performer too.
He's also an actor.
Well, I know he's an actor, I'm just saying, like, he's a singer. Doesn't he sing? Doesn't he do a lot of musicals?
I think he's sang in a couple of movies. He's got a good singing voice. I just
Wasn't he
don't know.
picked for the Phantom specifically for that?
Maybe.
He was the 2000...
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also made a lot of awful choices in that
Terrible
movie. Like,
mistakes, yes.
I don't know. I think we gotta go Tenet though.
Yeah, I
Gotta go
mean...
Tenet. It's too perfect.
Fair enough.
Gotta go Tenet. I got to sit with the pills now.
I was exhausted.
I believe I also have a couple that you can call if you just want to hang out with someone else.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Zoe.
Super spicy, not spicy, or little spicy.
I feel like if I go for this, it's just gonna blow up in my face.
I don't know, I haven't seen it blow up in my face yet, but Also, your luck can be awful. I usually go for like the middle spicy the first time.
Yeah, I was gonna say board game night sounds like more up her alley too. You and Zoe have a great game.
I hope I remember
You
the
play
rules.
a storytelling game where you draw prompt cards and improvise a narrative together. Since it's you and Zoe, this quickly reaches its natural conclusion, competing to see which of you can add the most dicks to the story without entirely losing the
Oh,
plot.
I want to hang out with Zoe.
Who knew you could gamify erotica? What a wonderful world we live in.
I'm gonna sit the hardest.
Yeah.
I get.
I gotta go over to Doug and open. And over here. I'll go with Doug. Get my sweetie pie. Go do all the spicy.
Board game night?
Go for spicy, yeah.
You and Doug have a great game.
Get
You
ready
play a
to
new
lose,
Euro
loser.
game that Doug backed on StartCare. After 2.5 hours of trying to understand the rules, you discover that the game is more fun when you just build towers with the pieces.
Yeah.
Congrats, you reinvented Jenga with extra steps. At least you still have fun with Doug.
Yay! My little Dougie Wuggy. My boy. My
I
sweetie
brought extra
pie.
markers.
You dive into comic work again. You're excited since the other day you had an idea for a kick-ass new character. You gotta admit, this character is secretly based on a friend of yours, so you first give them a call to check if they're okay with your using their likeness. What would be a weird yet cool explanation for why you made $1 million last year? Correct use of grammar. You infuriated a lot of people online, and you made money off of it. Your anus, but trust me, it was cool. People got into buying merch of your face, ironically, but you made money unironically, so fuck them.
I mean, it's got your name, so it's your choice. But like, I do kind of love that last one.
That one?
That one, I don't know.
Oh, it's me, right.
Yeah,
Derby yellow.
but like, yeah, that's also your anus. But trust me, it's cool. I just have questions.
I'm gonna go with that one, because it makes me laugh.
I'll be the greatest author ever.
Hey,
If you could remove something from your day-to-day life, what would you remove?
people who don't realize how beautiful your hair is. Like, oh, that's a nice color though. Doing your taxes, everything is not. I think I would remove day-to-day life. I don't really. None of these are really my day. I think taxes. I would just remove taxes. Go away, taxes. I don't need you.
Schmutz.
I don't need taxes. Taxes suck. Go away.
Time to get back to the call.
No. I want someone else to do them for me.
But I'm not prepared.
Oh, they does.
My boldness dropped, my smarts went up, my charm is down, my fun is up. I don't know what. I feel like charm is something I need to get up there a little bit because it's lagging behind.
Yeah, she's probably gonna want.
I mean, the creativity seems to be the more important thing I would give.
She would want that.
Boldness is okay, smarts is decent, but I feel like charm needs to at least not be so low. I'm getting more charm. Walking around the merch hall, you notice a stand full of retro toys. Hey, some of these you remember from your childhood. Actually, you remember all of them. Did this guy raid your parents' house? You buy them all just in case. Life was full of charm back then, before reality made you a cynic. You might be too old for these toys today, but you can still siphon +2 charm from the memories.
Yay!
A while later, Zoe invites you to a cafe to discuss her newest project. You can't wait for a sneak preview of the fanfic queen's latest work.
So the idea is that after Space Lord Zortath, sorry, after Space Lord Zortath gets killed in canon, he's reincarnated as a cashier at Walfart. It'll be a true reverse isekai.
Greetings, minions.
Hello, friends. I see you are also patrons of what I come to call hyperactive bitter bean juice. Did they not have coffee back in your day? No, they did. I just prefer my name for it. What are you working on? Knack is helping me with a new fanfic. It's about a powerful villain being forced to adapt to modern society.
Fascinating.
Oh my. I find that deeply fascinating for reasons that are not worth examining. What is the plot progression? How does this former overlord adapt to their stranger world? I'm not sure yet. We're still in the early planning stages. Can they bring themselves to accept the overpriced inferiority thank you, of the taxi cab over the vastly superior
Locomotive.
okay, locomotive. Hey, for some reason my brain is not. Do they conquer the
Intellectually.
thank you, wasteland of social media, or do they succumb to its insidious brain rot? And are they successful in their pursuit of happiness? Look at that blushy blush! Knack is here to help me answer those kinds of questions. Do you want to help us brainstorm? No. Thank you. Creativity is not my strong suit. I would rather listen to Naka's ideas and harshly judge them.
You heard the scary overlord. Pitch a plot for Zoe's new reverse isekai fic.
I do love when Omen
The villain gets the one legendary artifact that didn't exist in his realm. Therapy. The villain realizes this new world would feel way less confusing and threatening if he rode a big menacing excavator everywhere he goes.
I remember this one from when I played the first time.
I know that's the more fun answer, but this is going to be mine.
Fair enough. It's like I also went with the bottom one.
And what is therapy exactly?
I've
Sorry.
never done it myself, but I think it's what people do when they have mental problems that require professional help. Oh, like hiring a plumber? Yeah, that's it, I think. Therapists are basically plumbers for your brain. Interesting. My brain has historically been clogged with bad thoughts like a shit-filled toilet. What sort of instrument do therapists use to
Excavate.
Thank you. These mental clogs. I think they just talk to you about your feelings. Sometimes the therapist makes the patient describe blobby, abstract art. For some reason, it usually makes them talk about their shitty dads.
Oh,
How tedious.
dull.
People pay for that kind of treatment? Yeah, weird, right? Maybe they want the therapist to prescribe them with drugs. Oh, like heroin. I had wondered why modern science disavowed such an effective cough suppressant. Nah, not heroin. They prescribe exclusive
Designer drugs.
designer drugs like Xanax or Zoloft.
I take. Well, I take the drug that's basically the same.
Whoa, those drugs must be quite strong. They sound as if they were named after ancient wizards. Yeah, modern medicine might as well be wizardry to me. Thank you for this information. I may look into hiring a brain plumber myself.
Cool.
Go for it, girl.
Well, there's no denying that Omen needs therapy, so you're gonna call this misinformation dump an unconditional win.
Yeah.
You gain +2 charm for encouraging your friend to get professional help, but lose 2 boldness for choosing self-improvement over a dope-ass excavator.
Here comes the MVP.
Yeah, that's not too bad. That actually balanced out fairly well.
I'm gonna go.
At the hotel, you carefully put on your cosplay. You're ready to go, except, uh-oh, you feel a rumble in your belly. I believe she's supposed to be Sakura.
Nice.
Street Fighter. There's no time to take off the costume, so you'll have to poop in cosplay. It's a strange experience. You rarely see a fictional character pooping. Your toilet-based cosplaying gives you a better understanding of the character. Here's +2 creativity for broadening your knowledge in such an unexpected way.
Yeah.
Later, you're chilling at the hotel bar with Zoe and April when Doug runs up to you.
Whoa.
Hey, you'll never guess what I found in the bathroom.
Do I want to know?
It wasn't anything gross. Well, I did find gross stuff, but that's not important. What matters is I found a secret room with a vintage pinball machine.
Okay.
And it was a weird one. Like, its theme was sexy vegetables, I think. I'm 95% sure I saw an onion with cleavage on it.
What? I want to see a big titty onion. Can you show us?
Now I need to look up Big Titty Onion.
Me too, man.
Sure, follow me.
Sounds amazing.
And so you all follow Doug into a public bathroom to maybe find a sexy pinball machine. Okay, it's just past this door. Down this hall, take a right, or maybe it was a left.
Doug, are you sure you didn't just imagine it? Maybe it was a mirage situation or something.
No, that mainly corn cob with a big bulge I saw, that man laser. What I saw? I'm pretty sure my imagination couldn't produce an image like that by itself.
Fair enough. April, I love you, but don't you dare stop us from finding a potential new fixation.
You keep going. Soon you don't even hear the sounds of the bar anymore. You're surrounded by windowless hallways, stale air, eerie silence. Don't worry, I got this. We're not lost, we're just, taking the scenic route.
Ah, yes, the oppressive, windowless scenic route. We have to go back. I don't want to die in liminal space. Yeah, I get you. On one hand, I'm pretty sure this is the back rooms, but on the other, sexy vegetable pinball machine, you know?
You're pretty sure people die in the back rooms, so you better forget that pinball machine and find a way to escape.
Oh, that's for direction. That's the tall guy there. He knows.
Because he's smiling too much. Just pee in a corner. Security will escort you out.
I think we should ask if this dude is smiling. I feel like we got this. There's three of us. There's four of us.
Yeah?
Him? Oh. Sure.
Hello.
Hello, sir. My friends and I got a bit turned around. Do you know the way out of here?
The way to the sexy vegetable pinball machine would work too, good fella.
Do you need a minute to think about it? That's okay. We've got nothing but time.
Not getting much of a response here. Maybe it's some sort of backrooms etiquette thing? Maybe he just doesn't speak English?
I think I remember some Spanish from high school. Hola. Mi quesadilla bonita. ¿Cómo es?
Oh no.
Come on. Can you get creeped out already? Also, what the was that? You should consider taking Spanish.
Ah, so he does speak after all. He's just a bit shy.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, little guy. We're all friends here. Shy? You're pissing me off. Why aren't you running or screaming? You're killing the whole backrooms vibe.
Why? Why would we run from you? You seem so nice with your big smile. If I learned anything in this realm, it's that smiling is a great way to tell people you're friendly, or convince them that you're totally allowed to be trespassing.
Can you leave already?
I don't know, can you show us the way out?
The terrifying but inexplicably kinda sexy backrooms man shows you the emergency exit, muttering the whole time.
What a grumpy cat. Some people don't know how to be social, am I right?
I get it. Making new friends can be hard. I might come back and see if he wants to grab lunch sometime. That sounds fun. You gain +2 charm for making a friend in the backrooms, but lose 2 boldness.
My turn?
I don't know if we made a friend though. He kind of hates us, but yeah. Also, yeah, I felt like Doug was gonna friendify. I'm like, yeah, maybe, but Doug's got this. Doug's got this.
I could get my smarts up.
My boy.
Could increase fun. Could go for boldness since it has dropped.
Boulder boy.
I will boost the boldness since it has dropped a bit. Since my fun's okay, I could use a bit more smarts, I suppose. You know what? I'm gonna go with the smarts.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna build the boldness a bit. New proposed tabletop RPG classes. Beige Mage, Druid 2, Guy with a Gun, Rogue with this already... No, was this already a class? Can't remember.
Yeah.
You sit down to watch a panel about new proposed tabletop RPG classes. There are tons of cool options like Insurance Salesperson, Horse with Knife Shoes, and Steve. Your mind is bursting with new tabletop RPG world-building ideas to counter a Steve naturally overpowered abilities, giving you +2 smarts. Then you meet up with Doug, Zoe, and Omen to get autographs from a famous anime voice actor.
Oh, how
This is
dull.
Asinine.
This is asinine.
Yeah, that's not one you see written a lot.
Obtaining some random motherfucker's signature is not worth waiting in line for an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh no, is that how long we've been here? We're gonna miss the panel we wanted to see.
Shit, you're right. There's only one thing to do. We gotta cut the line.
What? But cutting is so mean.
It's the only way to get the autograph and see the panel. We have literally no other choice here. I could be persuaded to do something mean, but will this not taint my redemption arc? Well, you weren't bent on world domination before. Line cutting is less evil than that. That's character growth, baby.
Oh, jeez.
What about me? I never did evil stuff before. Is my character shrinking?
Nope, for you, Doug, this is an unexpected but welcome anti-hero moment that makes you more complex and cool.
Oh, nice!
But Zoe, you are also in the redemption arc program. Is this also progressing to a lesser evil for you?
You and Zoe lock eyes, recalling her past attempts to destroy all of reality.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Then line cutting it is. But how will you do it without getting called out? That fake memories in a stranger's subconscious that your old friends to make them think they were saving a place in line for you. Just start a second line. If anyone dares to question you your ruse, just laugh and say, "Ha! Of course you wouldn't know about the VIP line."
Yeah, well,
I think that's the one I go with. The fake memories is a little too manipulation. We'll go with
I
that.
like this
excellent
idea.
idea. I love lying and making others feel inferior to me.
Are you sure we can pull it off, though? Being a VIP member sounds wicked cool. Like level 12 coolness, at least. I don't think I can swing that.
Sure you can. You just gotta fake it till you make it. Coolness is 95% aura and 5% awesome sunglasses.
You all walk up and insert a VIP line next to the regular one. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, sure. Excuse me. You just cut all of us. Aw, you mean you didn't get invited to the VIP line? How embarrassing for you. What? I've never heard of this. What qualifies someone to get the VIP line invite? Get a
Pathetic.
VIP invite. Not being a lame fucking loser like yourself. Psh. Only someone who's not cool enough for the VIP line would even think to ask that. Question. Well, why do you four get to be here? You don't look that cool.
After a moment's hesitation, Doug reaches into his pocket and slips on some dark sunglasses.
Oh.
What about now, bitch?
Yo! Get him, Doug!
Doug cursing while wearing sunglasses is easily the coolest shit anyone's ever seen. It's cool enough to convince security to let you, VIPs, get your autographs first. Then you all head to the panel. Con etiquette, how to con the right way. The irony is lost on you, but you still gain +2 charm and lose 2 smarts. Opposite of what I intended.
Let's show him how it's done.
Glad I got a net neutral on the smarts. And was it charm I got instead?
I wanna go.
Yeah, it was charm.
Fun.
Community zone.
Yeah.
You attend an indie tabletop game showcase and get pulled into a Euro game based around the classic party game, Never Have I Ever. It's like the original game, but there are different point values assigned to the severity of your admissions. There are also sudden death rules. A phone of a friend. No, sorry, no death rules. A phone a friend, a mechanic, and a robber somehow. 2 hours later, you decided that never will you ever play this game again. At least you gain +2 fun hearing the embarrassing things the other players admitted. Now, Curio, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You know your squishy, adorable friend Doug? Well, he has one tiny flaw.
Oh.
I have a confession to make. I can't make small talk to save my life. Phew, now you know. There's a big weight off my chest. You've come to the right person, buddy. I can teach you. With my expertise, you'll master the talk that is small. And good news, there's a video game dev networking event happening right now. It's a veritable small talk training ground. Let's go. What? But I'm not a game dev. Doesn't matter. Your profession is just a fancy version of what you call an icebreaker in small talk studies.
Nice.
Oh, okay. I have so much to learn. Well, you meet at the conference room where the game dev meetup is happening. Why'd you wear your cowboy cosplay for this?
Cowboy stuff.
Because this is a serious networking event, and cowboys always mean business. Oh, gotcha. Should I be dressed as a cowboy too? I thought of that, but sadly I didn't pack any extra assless chaps. I hate when people say that. It's become the synonymous norm. Chaps are assless by default. They're leg coverings.
So assless chaps are
Just chaps. Chaps don't have ass covers.
It feels like the whole like chai is it tai chi? Chai tea.
Yeah,
Which is
it's
just
TT. Now, if you said chai style tea, that makes sense because chai is a different version on having tea.
Fair enough.
That's like saying, like naan bread is like it's bread, but it's saying a naan style bread. Which, by the way, just shortening it down to naan that, chai that, does grammatically make sense in English. That one's bad. It's more along the lines of saying a whole bagel. Of course it has a hole. It's not a bagel without a hole.
Yeah, so it's something different. They have holes.
I know it's a stupid thing I got hung up on, but it's bothered me my whole life.
I like Doug's shirt, by the way. Kind of makes me think of like Yoshi with like the egg, but also kind of like Patrick Star with like the weird symbols.
Yeah.
And then the fish kind of looks like Magikarp from Pokemon.
A little bit like Magikarp. It's also kind of like the Cheep Cheeps
Yeah,
from Mario.
lots of vibes going on there.
Aw, is it still possible for me to make a good impression without them? I don't know, buddy. It'll be a struggle for sure.
No.
Fudge! What do we do now? You better give Doug some actual good advice, or whatever passes for good advice by your standards.
For decades, people have agreed you should avoid talking about the weather, but by now the meta has probably already changed, and weather is a top-tier conversation. Confidence is all about eye contact. When you talk to a stranger, become the confidentist by touching one of their eyeballs with your finger. That one made me laugh. I gotta go with that one.
Okay.
It touched those eyeballs.
Doesn't
Come
add
on.
up.
I didn't know eye contact worked like that.
Touch it.
Of course, the final stage of eye contact is making actual contact with the eye.
Touch the eyeball.
But I don't think I've ever seen someone touch someone else's eye mid-conversation. Because it's the final stage, Doug. It's a very advanced technique. You could even say that it's the point at which small talk becomes big talk. I haven't trained or anything, though. Do you really think I'm ready?
You got this.
Yeah, you just have to wait. Want it really bad. A will of fire is your strongest weapon.
Eyeballs.
Okay, I've got this.
Oh no. Oh no.
Doug marches confidently toward a man hanging out with the snack table. By the snack table, not with it. They chat, but Doug isn't really paying attention. He's like a cat waiting for the right moment to pounce. The man is talking about his lovely family when suddenly, poke! Doug sprints away.
No, Doug!
I did it! I touched his eye! That was amazing. He didn't even see it coming. You made the biggest impression on him. You really think so? Doug, I don't say this lightly, but I think you might be a small talk prodigy.
Oh, Dougie!
You, Nico, and Doug, high five. Yeah, you gain +2 charm for your advanced small talk skills, but lose 2 fun.
Oh, he poked his eye and then ran away. You know, Dougie, no.
Ooh,
I'm glad it worked
another
for him.
awesome idea.
Can you guess what time it is? Yep, it's comic time. Time to brainstorm.
You know you shouldn't, but you are totally getting this gift for your nephew's 5th birthday. A team of lawyers wonder he might get it fair. A collection of your strong opinions on the meat industry. If the internet won't listen to you, maybe 5-year-old will. A gun. A gun, but one with some cute patterned print. It's for a child after all. The cute gun. Gotta go with the cute gun.
Why is a
Creativity
blank
for that.
page so intimidating?
Wow, this stuff is all over the place. What terrible thought keeps you up at night? The real you died years ago and you're just an AI replica replacing it. France doesn't exist. It's just the product of our collective imagination.
I love it.
Your pet probably wants you dead.
No.
At some point of your life, you'll be forced to eat a loved one. It's not a matter of if, but when.
I like that one and the France one. Those are my 2 favorites. There's something about them. I don't know. Oh, those are all really good. What can I say? I am a fan of all of those. Those are all real nice. Like what?
Yeah, I'll go with that one. Oof.
But I'm not prepared.
Smarts and boldness have taken a big hit. Still me, huh? I'm gonna go for smarts again in an attempt to get them up because they have dropped a lot.
Okay.
I do want my boldness up, but let's get some smarts first. You're sitting at the main stage. Our dating sims back. You're sitting at the main stage for a panel titled Our Dating Sims Back. The stage is empty. After a few minutes, a shy-looking guy approaches the mic and says, "They're not, because they never left to begin with."
Woo!
Yay! The audience goes crazy. Crazy for dating sims. You gain +2 smarts for learning dating sims will never stop being cool.
Yeah, dating sims are amazing.
Later, you, Zoe, Doug, Omen, and April attend a panel being hosted by one of the most respected 3D artists in the video game industry.
Hello everybody, I'm Alice Garcia, and I specialize in 3D rendering the digestive system of all your favorite video game characters.
That's pretty specific. The screen behind her shows a render of Splash Kaboom with an exposed stomach and comb, complete with a half-digested chili dog inside.
It's
Incredible! I tell you guys, this woman is a master of her craft. Bringing Splash's intestines to the 3rd dimension was a huge task. I had to consider how his super speed powers would affect the shape and density of his fecal matter. Whoa, that's true. An extraordinary metabolism like Splash's must mean he poops differently. This is the last time you choose the panel we're attending.
What panel?
What panel we're attending.
1 hour of learning way more about digestive system than you ever wanted to learn. Later.
Okay, now I'm gonna put all these techniques I've explained to use and make a quick render of a volunteer's digestive system. Any takers?
The artist looks at you. No thank you. You avoid her gaze. She keeps seeking out your gaze. You engage in a chase, dodging and seeking until your eyes meet for a split second.
You there, with the eyes!
That's you, Naka!
Yes, please, come up on stage. Let me get a feel for you before we get started. Can you describe your digestive system to me?
I don't know. I've never really gotten a good look at it.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, Naka. Just tell us about your guts.
I bet his colon is ugly.
Just kidding!
Just kidding. I'm not really thinking that. I am.
Great. Now you're insecure about how attractive your digestive system is. You better hype it up. Yeah, my digestive system is like a sexy, grizzled action hero. It's seen some shit. My rectum is so clean you could eat off of it. As a matter of fact...
I'm a little afraid of that, as a matter of fact. ...
I'm gonna go with that one.
Oh, really? That sorts of parallel...
What sorts of perils?
What sorts of perils and tribulations has your digestive system endured?
My insides have had to process things you wouldn't believe. I live on, haunted by the memory of digestion's past. Habanero peppers populated my nightmares. Oh no, Naka, I didn't know he was living in such distress. Am I a bad friend? If my butt could talk, it would surely beg for mercy. But I can't resist the siren song of the hot sauces.
Wait, is that why you keep going to the bathroom every 5 minutes?
In the quiet of the night, I can still hear the explosions.
I'm pretty sure that's parenthesitis.
Peritonitis? Peritonitis?
Peritonitis?
Peritonitis.
Naka, you might want to get that checked out. To listen to the foolish and sexy cloud, Naka. If you go to the doctor, That says do listen.
It does say
Okay,
do listen.
because I was just like, wait, okay. If you go to the doctor, the spicy food wins.
Whoa, so cool.
And with how expensive doctors are, gambling like this with your stomach is quite reckless. Almost in a cool bad boy way.
Yeah, Naka is a bold bastard who laughs in the face of hemorrhoids. Well, I give up. Common sense tells me this is worrying, but peer pressure makes me think he maybe is, in fact, cool for this? I'm on the fence. Enough of this yapping. I crave hot dogs. You're hungry? Even after all this... After talking about all this? Foolish and sexy April. Omen never shies away from eating hot dogs. She does like hot dogs.
You do end up getting some hot dogs. You ask for an unholy amount of Tabasco sauce because you're a lost cause. Your dietary choices will probably kill you soon, but you've certainly lived life unflinchingly, savoring every sticky bite. You gain +2 boldness and lose 2 fun. Okay.
I'm on
That was
fire,
totally
baby.
not related to the smarts, but yeah, alright. I'll take it.
Should my boldness, my lowest, I think I'll go for boldness. My bold.
Lurby.
Unless you want bold.
No, you can go for Lurby. You're rolling around the lobby and you find someone with your exact same cosplay. Unacceptable!
Right.
You decide to solve this conflict the traditional way. A knife fight to the death.
Fair.
The other cosplayer doesn't carry a knife, so he gets automatically disqualified. You win the right to cosplay.
Right.
You gain +2 boldness for always carrying a knife for no reason at all. And because I'm kinda scared of him.
Damn right.
You're checking the con schedule with Doug, April, and Zoe when you notice a buff bug giving out free hugs. Wow!
I love him!
Howdy, friends. Does anyone want a hug? I understand if not, but...
Heck yeah!
I'd love a hug. Come here, pal. Aw, thank you. You're so nice. I just... Gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm getting snot all over you. Don't worry about it. I'm basically a big sentient snot. Cry all you need, big fella. Thank you. I'm just so happy. You're the first person to want a hug from me all day. What? But free hugs are amazing. Why wouldn't anyone want one?
Well, unfortunately, there's a ring of nefarious hug dealers out there who are just trying to get people addicted to the hugs. I do love the Garfield cosplay though.
Yeah. The lasagna body pillow is a
Like,
nice
mwah.
touch.
Perfect. The first one's free, but then they charge you more and more for each hug after. Once word gets around, most people start avoiding free huggers.
Yeah, it sucks. Hugging strangers was so wholesome until those darned hug dealers ruined
I
it.
have to help.
We can't let that slide. I swear, my friends and I won't stop until we've rehabilitated your image and made hugging great again.
Oh, do we have to? I was looking forward to seeing that panel on Yes, right now, all of us, free hugs are now my passion.
You're all so nice, but how can we make the world see that free hugs are safe in moderation?
Give hugs a new identity, branding them as body lasso, a gentle suplex. That's okay. Gentle suplex. It's
That's
pretty
pretty great.
adorable. Offer a pamphlet with every hug explaining the dangers of hug addiction and warning signs. Watch out for.
I feel like that's a smarts one, and that's going to be like a boldness
Seriously,
one.
I just really love the gentle suplex. So I have to go for the gentle suplex because this is so cute. The body lasso and the gentle suplex.
Body lasso sounds fun. You could even say yeehaw with each hug.
Oh.
I don't know. I like the sound of the suplex one, but like, does it have to be gentle? It's a hug. I guess not. Good point. Maybe you could also offer a suplex that really hugs the living shit out of you.
Huh, I never thought about expanding my hug menu before. I like it.
I got vice.
But just to be clear, the upgraded suplex would have a sexual undertone?
Probably. If that's okay with you, it's definitely okay with me.
Good. Gaining hugging consent is very important to me. You ready?
I was born ready. Annihilate me.
Should we be watching this, Zoe?
You can look away if you want, but personally, this is going right into my spank bank.
The free hugger suplexes April into the tile floor. It looks painful, but also comforting.
Nice. That was great. Again.
But April, you're bleeding.
Medical attention later. Horny now. Me all the time.
Really? You all watch April get suplexed a few more times. It's pretty hot, even though you eventually have to drag her off to get treated for a concussion.
So me.
By that time, the free hugger has gained a line of horny people ready to be suplexed, so you'd call this a success.
Yeah.
You gain +2 creativity for your ace rebrand, but lose 2 smarts.
But there's too many options.
That was fantastic. I love that. Medical attention later. Horny now. That sometimes I so feel these characters just a little too hard. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
You got me good.
Excuse me. There's an auction going on at the community zone. They're auctioning the original notebook from Death Note, starting at 100 monster dollars.
Look at his little hat. Little friend. He's got the little face. I love him. He's so cute.
He's pointing angrily at a rule too.
Yes. Look at him. So cute.
You could kill so many people with that notebook. You yell 200 monster dollars.
Woo.
Everybody in the con is broke AF, so you get the notebook. To make sure no one steals it, you decide to write your name in it.
Nobody.
Oh shit. You're gonna die! 40 seconds later, nothing happens. Death Note isn't real. Dum-dum. You still had fun. Plus 2 fun by playing pretend Death Note. You later exhaust yourself helping Omen and Doug set up chairs for the Prom fan meetup. At least you get a free invite to the event out of it. I edited cadence wrong. Most divine Zoe, we are honored to gather in celebration of your glorious sexy literature.
Hey fam, I appreciate you coming out.
And the esteemed Prophet Doug is here as well. What an auspicious occasion for our cult of fandom.
Yellow.
I'm really more of a moderator than a prophet, but it's nice to finally meet other Zoe stands in person. Yeah, that really glitched out of my brain. Prophet Doug, we beseech your wisdom on how to show our devotion to Zoe's epic tale. Shall we sacrifice a goat, perhaps one with a man bun, to be most on theme?
Yes, spill the blood of the Liam goat.
No, this room is carpeted.
Go get some refreshments and talk about which Liams are top and which are bottoms. That'll bring me the most pleasure.
Go eat. Go eat some refreshments. You said get.
I did. Go eat some refreshments. Most people say go get some refreshments. I usually say eat.
It's an honor to receive a missive from the goddess herself. To the snack table!
Ooh, I fucking
Zoe, I
love
finally
this.
see the appeal to the appeal of this fan fiction thing. You never told me it garnered such a strong following of minions.
Tonight is not your night for language.
It's not usually.
I was going to say literature, and it's like,
They're not minions, Omen. They're fans. I don't order them around. I just turn them on with my writing. Fair enough. What's the point of that? Surely you indulge them in at least some
recreational.
Thank you. Torture.
She tortures us with her cliffhangers, maybe.
She hangs you all off cliffs? Zoe, you mad lass. I knew you still had some evil in you. Damn. There's gotta be a way to make Omen understand what being in a fandom is all about. Naka, help us out.
When you're in a fandom, no one asks you why you wrote 500 pages of your favorite characters touching butts. They ask when you're releasing the next chapter. Strength in numbers. If you're part of a fandom, you can band together to defeat a horse. If you ever need to for some reason.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go with that one.
I do not follow.
Don't you have some characters you really like? Like, really like?
Yeah, you know, characters you could think about for hours. When I was young, I marveled at the heroic feats of warriors of legend, like Brachious of the Blood Spear, or
Astaphix.
Scourge of the Astral Realm. People would gather, raise their drinks in pride, and sing of the warriors' heroic deeds around the fire. It was a magnificent time.
Well, a fandom's pretty much just like that. But we gather on Discord and AO4 instead. It's making fun of AOL.
I do like Discord on principle, but what are these 4 A's of which you speak?
It's a fanfiction archive. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Fanfiction archive. Let me search it for you. Brachious of the Blood Spear and Astaphix with an X, right? Of the Astral Realm. Here, there's 78 results.
Huh? These are like epics? Pretty much. You can check the tags to see if you might be interested in the story. Like this one. Plunging his blood spear into my heart.
Brachious.
Thank you, Brachious.
Or Brachious.
Astaphix.
Astaphix.
Enemies to lovers, only one bed, butt stuff. I have always wondered what it would be like to feel Astaphix rear in my hand. Apparently dozens other people wondered the same thing, and now you can share the passion.
See, Omen? Our fandom's cool or what?
Shut up, I'm reading.
3 hours later, Omen seems more convinced on this whole fandom thing. Progress. You gain +2 creativity and lose 2
A
boldness.
lot. I feel like you could lose a little bit of creativity. You got 22.
No.
I mean, you're up there, so.
Now I gotta go for boldness. You can go for charm, or you can go for creativity. Charm. Sure. You're walking around the merch hall, sipping a cup of coffee. Suddenly, a deluxe box set edition of One Kick Boy makes you spit out your coffee. Your spit take lands on the box set because you have great aim, but very bad luck. The vendor gives you the box set at a discount because, after all, it's not in mint condition anymore. Your brand new box set and your excellent spitting skills give you +2 charm. You're checking out the merch stalls with April and Nico when you find Doug chatting up some.
Oh, hi there.
Hey, it's my friends, Nico, April, Curio. I'd like to introduce you to my new girlfriend, Yang Yang.
Hi. Dougie's told me so much about you.
What? You two are super kawaii. I can feel the beauty of love radiating off of you.
That is a
There is
choice.
certainly an energy here. How did you two meet exactly?
We locked eyes from across the aisle, and she said, hey, if you buy 10 of my Zines, I'll be your girlfriend. So I did.
No.
It was like a real-life fairy tale.
I hate to be a downer, but it sounds like she's just taking advantage of you to sell her Zines. Or to sell Zines.
I will punish you!
What? That's terrible. How dare you abuse the power of love to sell things, you villain?
That's not what I'm doing. Anyway, Dougie Poo, look at these Zines here. Aren't they nice? Won't you buy me one? Or maybe 20?
Not complaining.
I'm sorry, sweetie, but I'm pretty much out of money.
Please. You know gift giving is my love language.
Right, love language. I definitely know how to speak that.
She just wants your money, Doug. You're just buying her the Zines that she sells.
This evil temptress is scamming you. Get away from her.
Dougie, I don't like your friends. They're mean. You should spend less time with them and more time with my Zines. I mean me.
Okay, fuck this. It's time to drive a wedge between this woman and Doug so he breaks off this relationship.
You're rushing this, Doug. Gift giving is like 5th base. Before that, you have to learn what all the other baseball metaphors are. Fair, because I don't actually know what they all are. If you want to financially support her, it's way more romantic to share a joint account. She might even be aroused by how big your debt is. I think baseball one because I also don't actually know what the baseball
Holy
metaphors are.
moly!
Like,
I know home base is, sacks,
first and second kind of change up a fair bit, but
kissing, hand holding, and then I don't know.
it's like hand-holding 1, kissing and making out 2, foreplay is 3, and then sex is home.
Fair enough.
Crud, is that true? But I don't know anything about baseball.
Thank you, Dougie.
Don't worry, Doug Senpai, I'll teach you. I'm an expert in baseball love. Picture your new girlfriend as the catcher, and you're the batter. The baseball represents your love, the umpire is total, crushing heartbreak. When your lover's in the outfield, that means you're in the doghouse. Put your romance on the bench until the ball is in your court. Huh?
Exit stage left.
Come on, let's go buy a baseball bat. Otherwise, how's she gonna know you're serious about this relationship?
I don't think this is actually advice, but I guess if it ends things between Doug and this girl, I'm all for it.
Several incomprehensible baseball metaphors later.
You're back, Dougie Poo. Did you stop by the ATM?
No, I was studying the bases and the balls. I'm ready to step up to the plate now. You take the bat, I'll race to home plate.
What? I don't have time for games right now. I've got a booth to run.
But how else are we gonna get the home run of love and avoid the 9th inning breakup?
I don't think this is working out. It's not you or me. It's the fact that you stopped buying my signs. Bye!
Oh, forget about that girl. She was clearly the catcher to your glorious home run ball.
I'm sorry, buddy. Is there anything we can do to cheer you up?
I wouldn't say no to a hot dog. All these baseball talks make me crave one.
Fair enough.
Can do. You all get some hot dogs so delicious they can ease the pain of heartbreak. You also gain 2 fun and lose 2 charm.
Fair enough.
So, net neutralized your charm. Everybody chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before advancing. I don't know why, but the first name that popped in my head was Anderson Silva.
Anne Hathaway? First one that I know a bunch of celebrities, and as soon as something's like, name a celebrity, I'm like, who?
I don't think about them most of the time, so they just pops up in weird ones. The world is ending, but luckily you and your friends have a bunker. Player order is decided based on how insufferable would it be if you allow the celebrity to join you in the bunker. Oh, I actually don't know about Anderson Silva's personality, but I'm betting Anne Hathaway would be a lot more tolerable. Anderson Silva's a fighter.
Fair. I mean, she's an actor. But no, I mean, I would rather spend time with another actor in a bunker than a fighter. Fighter's gonna like try to like start trying to fight me and shit and like.
I mean, that's some
and, like,
pretty ridiculously narrow assumptions just based on the career.
yeah, well, yeah, because I don't know who that is. So.
Fighters can be super, chill, nice dudes because they actually have developed the inner self along with their outer self. I just don't know about Anderson Silva's actual, progress with that. Anne Hathaway, though, from all I understand, is a pretty nice lady.
I've heard. For a while, I heard that she like really sucks.
Yeah.
More, like, not that it's like she's a bad person, just that like. Not even that she's hard to work with. I don't know, I just heard for a while that like she's mean. But then it's like it was for like a certain period of time, and then it's kind of just I don't hear it anymore. And she also. I mean, she was my first crush, so I feel like that would make her a little difficult to be
around
in a bunker with, because in a bunker you can't really leave. So
I mean, on the side note to that, Anderson Silva has spent like a career being really disciplined, so it's probably good to have on hand to not. But mind you, depending on the health and conditions, he's gonna need to eat more. I don't know. See, that's more about survival factor. This is about being tolerable.
I would be horny around her all the time, and I'm pretty sure she's straight, so like.
So from what I'm getting at that, I think actually Anderson Silva might be more sufferable than insufferable. It just depends on their personality type, and I honestly don't know enough about either, so. Do you want to just go random, or do you want to make a call on this? Because
I'm curious.
Yeah, I haven't heard a lot about either's interpersonal lives, so I just don't know.
Someone get me
I feel
food.
like I would just be. I gotta go with Debbie Woody.
Dude. Talk about work, his past. How does he spend most of his time? Like school days and all that? Not the best years of my life for sure.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we can talk about something else if you prefer.
Nah, school wasn't that bad. And it had good things, like April.
Oh,
Really?
oh really?
Yeah, April and I go way back. We went to the same high school. I think we probably met when we were around 13 or 14. She was a bit shy back then, with the braces and all. We were two socially awkward teenagers, but one day we discovered we liked the same nerdy things. Man, those years can be so friggin' hard. It's life-saving to find someone who shares the same hobbies and passions as you know?
100% no, Doug.
Yep, so April and I started hanging out, talking about anime, and playing lots of video games.
Whoa!
She'd always wipe the floor with me. She's way more competitive than you'd think. Always losing would have been a bit of a bummer if it wasn't for her coming up with the funniest bits and jokes while playing. It's like the best gaming commentary ever. It always cracked me up. I'd be all like, April, the world needs to hear your jokes.
Good thing she heard you, right? With her streaming channel and all.
Exactly. She followed my advice, and I was her first ever viewer. She'll always have me by her side. Oh, he has his knife out in his hand. Did you know back then she would always defend me when some meanie picked on me?
Aw, I would totally punch anyone who ever talked to you badly.
Don't worry, Curio. It almost never happens nowadays. I guess it's just that teenagers can be mean sometimes.
Thanks, fam.
But still, hearing you say that warms my heart. Thanks truly. You hold Doug's hand and look him in the eye with support and reassurance. This beautiful man must be protected at all costs. He is just too pure for this world.
He fucking is, though.
Where to sit?
I saw spicy light out him. Feel like
SpookyCon, finding success as a creator. SpookyCon friend. Let's do the
I think
creator.
we get a heart for anything.
Yeah, it's just nice conversation topics.
It's been a ride. Of course, there's lots of upsides, which are all the ones you can imagine. It's affirming to see so many people connect with what you create, that's for sure. Writing fanfics for a small, dedicated audience was super fun too, but I can't complain about having a much more sizable fan base.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine Liam Prom has opened you to new experiences as a creator.
It has. Now I see lots of fans craving a new chapter, writing pages on pages of theories, shipping their favorite Liams.
I personally ship Catboy Maid Liam with Buff Liam.
Ooh, a bit of a crack ship. I like that. But yeah, now I receive much more input, much more praise, much more opportunities.
Pretty nice.
That makes me so happy for you.
Thanks. There's still some downsides though. So many people feel connected to Liam Prom now. It gives me a sort of responsibility. For instance, how could I work on a new weird silly idea when the logical thing is to keep expanding this beloved and profitable thing I created?
You would prefer not to work on Liam Prom?
Nah, I love spending time on my academic.
With spending time with my Academy of Dumb.
Adorable Liams. It's just that it gets a bit more complicated. You start at, what is this thing I really want to do? But the bigger you grow, the more variables change. What's smartest? What's most responsible? What's most profitable? Bleh, look at me complaining about, let me check my notes. Finding success with a project I'm actually quite passionate about.
Nah, Zoe, it's hella valid to feel stressed.
Thanks.
Zoe and you spend the next few hours decompressing by watching a chill, cute girls doing cute things kind of anime.
Aw.
It proves to be a balm for the soul.
Aw, that's cute. It's they far.
Final.
This can't be that hard.
And all of a sudden, it's time for the last brainstorming session for your comic. Where did the time go? A hard truth you really need to hear today. Liking rainy days doesn't make you special. You may never know where France is on a map, and that's okay. 1 million cells in your body die every second. You're doing nothing about it. Your hemorrhoids don't make eating your ass more exotic. I'ma just go with the million cells and not doing it.
Nice.
I'll be the greatest author ever.
Oh, I kind of balanced out okay.
What trend is becoming overused? Non-dialogue sequences as boilerplate. Take a well-known
Intellectual.
property and twist it. Cute things that are clearly hiding something. Gun juggling. If I had to watch another movie with gun juggling, so totally. I think cute things are clearly hiding something.
What trend is becoming overused?
Yeah, overused. It's
Okay.
Cute things are clearly. It's always the
Cute things hide something.
like.
Personally, I think this one has still continued way
Fair
past
enough.
its
For
mark.
me, it's definitely the cute things. Like, it
Yeah.
can be done well, but it's
That changed my stats too.
it's just too much. Oh, I
Who
love
will
this.
be
I'm
your
going-
con love?
I'm going for Dougie Wuggy.
Doog.
Wow.
Yeah, guys, go for it.
And that last shuffle messed up some of my stats.
Yeah.
Complete curveball. Go for
Go for Nico.
yeah, Nico out of nowhere. It's what? Why?
And he actually says yes. I'd be like, alright, so I'm better.
So, we to the con after party? Yes.
Now we get a Scat comic! Let's see his
Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Oh, that's the girl from the first game.
princess.
Yeah. This is the story of 5 friends who must balance everyday life with fighting evil. They are magical girls who channel their powers from other people's anuses. Miranda is their leader. She's a powerful warrior with a strong sense of justice, but in her everyday life, she's a clumsy girl just trying her best. So relatable. People will go, she's literally me, for real, when they see her most relatable quirk, tax evasion.
Nice.
Masked Dahlia, that is also cool that she's from camp. Masked Dahlia is our love interest. She's a masked vigilante who has loads of sexual tension with Miranda. Little do they know, they already know each other. For behind the mask, she's actually Dahlia, Miranda's neighbor. Masked Dahlia, I love the making fun of that. Masked Dahlia will help the magical girl armed with her iconic magical weapon, a fancy-looking flower-themed gun.
Nice.
The ring mistress is our main villain, a powerful circus-themed sorceress who's bent on destroying the world. And no magical girl fiction would be complete without an incredibly dark twist. A terrible situation forces the main character to eat her own sister.
Already. Ring mistress. I should have known you were the one behind
Cellular aging.
Thank you. Whatever. Fuck you.
No, it's her. Oh god, I cannot remember her name. The Medusa girl who was all about business.
In the name of Uranus.
It's so childishly fun.
I'll punish you.
I love the stupid.
Nah, I just did my nails. There's no way I'm fighting you. Oh fuck. Today you'll face my most powerful minion, a clown. People fear them for some reason. To be continued. I used the wrong voice.
Yes, you did.
That was a fantastic comic, though. That was... Oh my lord.
You finally gather your courage and ask your love to go to the con after party with you. You want to be my date to the party?
Heck yeah!
Yes. I mean, that sounds cool.
Get my... Oh, you'll get
The
that.
after party was lit.
Look.
Doug had more to drink than he's used to, and he wound up tearing up the dance floor.
Yeah.
It turns out he's a solid dancer when he's not paralyzed by stage fright. And as it turns out, the same is true for him in the bedroom. Hubba hubba.
Oh, I love this. This is cool.
You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you.
Hell yeah. I'd love to go to the party with you. I'll be the Romeo to your Juliet, the Bonnie to your Clyde, the Castiel to your Dean.
Don't one or both of those people die at the end?
Yep, just like real mortals, your lifespans are so funny and short. Hee hee. So let's make the most of the time you have and party.
The after party was amazing. You and Zoe spent the whole night reminiscing about how fun the con was. You asked her what she plans to do next, and she said she doesn't know, but isn't that the beautiful part of life, not knowing what comes next? Zoe said that that's what she loves about mortality. Every moment is precious, and she never knows what the next one will entail. And that includes where things go between the two of you. And then she kissed you, and you surely didn't expect it. That was a lot more tame.
Ha, I got
Very cute.
I got in bed.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I still only have 3 secret endings. Also because you can get a secret ending.
Yeah.
That was lovely and not as spooky.
Before you knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made, and not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came a truth that, to this day, we hold close to our hearts, that no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe.
So, thank you for joining us.
So many companies
This
treat
is,
you like you're rubbish.
again, like, this is kind of my plan. Me and Naka will do, like, spookies, like, real spooky horror games and whatnot. And once we finish a game, we'll, play something not spooky and scary.
Yeah.
Or maybe something silly. Just get all the spookies and whatnot out of there. All scary stuff. But yes, thank you for Thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure. I absolutely adore these games. They're amazing. They just keep getting better and better, in my opinion. Fantastic. And I hope you guys really enjoy this. And if you'd like to see us play more of this, all you gotta do is comment down below. We actually have all of them. We have the Monster Con, or Monster Prom, Monster Camp, Monster Road Trip, and Monster Hunt. If you would like to see any of it, yeah, we're happy to all right. So next. I don't know how long these things are.
Now we can let them go for a bit.
Yeah, I am hoping to. I love the cosplay. I'll do a cosplay. But, yeah, I am hoping to get this on Switch when it comes to Switch. It's just these games come to Steam first, it seems, and then they take a while to get to Switch. So, but I really wanted this one. So I gotta get this one too. So I kind of have almost all of the games, if not all the games, on like both. But this just means we can call Bruce now. Yay!
That's cool.
Yeah, yay!
Oh, cool.
Yeah. This has been the next 3. This has been lovely. And we will come back soon. We are trying to decide what our next spookies is going to be. So also, if you have a recommendation, thank you. Please also drop that below. We'll come up with something. We've got spooky games. Got lots, but we haven't quite, decided on that yet. Okay, I love you. Drink water, eat food. Let people know that you love them. And yeah, I love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.